InfraSim provides you infrastructure simulation at the data center scale. This is a series of InfraSim tutorials. In this episode, we talk about how to build and use a virtual stack of minimum configuration. With previous episode, we've got virtual PDU and virtual node OV images already. We can deploy these images manually. Here we provide a script called VRAC Builder to quickly build a virtual stack with 1 PDU and 2 data servers. At last, we control virtual node's power using virtual PDU within this stack. Basically, we need a test machine which has connection to a clean ESXi host. Since virtual node and virtual PDU need DHCP to get an IP address, we have deployed a DHCP server in our environment. This ESXi host must have only one network, on which virtual PDU and virtual nodes are attached. Before we start, please follow up the prerequisite and setup steps to set up the environment. After your environment is ready, let's start the deployment. First, please prepare the PDU and virtual node OVA images. Second, clone the build script from InfraSim tools repository and put the OVA images to the VRAC Builder directory. Third, run the VRAC Builder script. We have 3 parameters. -h is the ESXi host IP, -u and -p are username and password for that ESXi host. Then the deployment starts. It will take about 1 minute for the nodes to boot up. After the virtual PDU and the virtual node boot up, the script configures the connections between virtual PDU and the virtual node. By default, the first node is attached to the PDU port 1 and the second node to port 2. The passwords of all the PDU ports are 123456 by default. After the configuration, the script restarts virtual PDU service to make the configuration effective. The deployment and configuration finish when you see 2.r6301 vPDU deployed finished on ESXi message. Now let's show how to control the virtual node by virtual PDU with SNMP command. We can get PDU IP address from its console. First, we send an SNMP command with the default password 123456 to get a temporary authentication. The authentication shall expire in 5 minutes. Only with the correct authentication, we can turn on or turn off the corresponding port. After that, we send an SNMP command to power off PDU port 1. We can see the first node has been powered off. If we would like to power on the first node, we can send an SNMP command to power on PDU port 1. Yes, the first node was powered on as expected. Next episode, let's walk through some InfraSim advanced functionalities. Thanks for watching.